Welcome to EnviroVibes Podcast, a podcast where the vibes are high and the environmental impact is low. I'm your host Samantha, and I have my co-host Gus here. And today we have two special guests with us that bring a wealth of experience and passion to their field of work. Please welcome our first guest. She brings expertise in financial analysis, business development, and strategic planning to the contractor industry. She has a commitment to innovation and a knack for creative ideas, being a vital team member for the Kaya Group since 2017. Thank you for joining us, Lisa.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And our second guest, don't think I forgot about you, is an expert in sales with over 10 years experience in sales management. He oversees sales teams for Kaya in 4 different states. He has a passion for creating connections and has been a vital team member at the Kaya Group for over a decade. Thank you for joining us, Richard.
Happy to be here. You can call me Ricky.
I know, right?
It's okay. That's my formal name. We have to make sure it gets.
Right, yeah, and I actually asked Lisa too. I'm like, do I call him Ricky? Do I call him Richard? She said Ricky, and I completely forgot.
I've been doing this for 11 years, and it's the same conversation. I love it.
Okay, so Ricky, right?
That's it.
That's what you want me to call you?
Absolutely.
All right, got you.
Don't call me late for lunch. That's it.
Okay. What are you guys' special interests outside of work? That was one of my things that I was curious about. Because reading your bios, I was looking at all the professional side, but I want to know, like, what do you guys like to do outside of work?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take it from here. Yeah. One of the things I like to do now is I like to go off-roading. I ended up getting a nice Bronco a couple of years ago. Ooh. And I'm turning it to kind of like a lifestyle. My wife and I, on my 40th birthday, we went out to Moab, Utah, and we took a course, and we just did way too much with it. Beyond my abilities, but that's how I roll. You know, if I get something, I'm gonna push it too far. Yeah. And yeah, now we go camping with it. We like to explore, and with I have a daughter on the way coming in September.
Ooh.
We want to.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Gus. I appreciate it. I want to roll her into that because it's going to be a lifestyle for the kids. So it's kind of kicked off this adventure part of my life. So that's one of the things I like to do.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Lisa?
Well, I mean, it sounds cliche, but I love to travel. I've been wanting to go to Europe for like ever. On my 50th birthday, actually. My husband planned this huge trip for me, and I couldn't get enough. So we're going to Greece in October. Greece and Spain, so I'm really excited. Yeah, it's one of my passions. So I enjoy it.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you guys here.
Thank
by the
you.
way.
Thank you. We're happy
We've
to
been
be here.
talking. We've been talking for months,
No.
and finally today is the day. I'm very honored to have you guys here and talk about your company and the business culture and such a great company to work for.
Yeah, we're happy to be partners. We love it. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, and on that, I just wanted to ask, what is the Kaya Group? So if you guys can share, what do you guys do? What do you guys specialize in? What's your specialty? Is there anything special about how you guys run things in the field, operations? Anything you guys want to share about the Kaya Group?
Yeah, I can start here.
Mm-hmm.
So Kaya was kind of born in, what, 2014? 2013. And basically it was out of a need for creating a better place. We're really passionate about schools and public works in general, but making a place where somebody can go and have an environment where they're happy and healthy. So I think what makes us special is the culture. Kaya is really big on culture, and it's kind of a family atmosphere. You know, obviously it's a business, but we all love to work together. I always say, if you don't fit in the culture, you eventually work yourself out because it's what you make it, right? So the people that love it are passionate. They love to be there, and Kaya it's a pretty amazing place. We're 11 years old now. Right?
That's it. Yeah.
That's a short amount of time, and the success of it, I mean, from what I see, is huge.
Yeah, well, Rick is original. He could probably take a little bit more from here.
So funny enough, we call ourselves a specialized contractor. We grew up as a flooring and turf contractor, right? But we grew into a specialized contractor because we don't have like a place that fits. We're not your typical general contractor. So, and then what makes us specialized, in my opinion, is the service element, right? So my longest career before this was I worked at the Disneyland Resort. So I grew up with customer service, and Disney's known for top-notch service. So when the CEO approached me and said, I want to bring that level of service to construction, I said, good luck, because it doesn't exist. Not in theory, it doesn't.
Right.
So, but if you can provide that level of service, you're gonna make your mark. Doesn't matter what really you do,
Yeah.
because that's missing from the industry. And I said, okay, look, if that's the benchmark you want to set, I'm your guy. I've lived it for 6 years, and my family was in the resorts for 20 plus years. So I grew up as a Disney
Wow.
kid. And that's what I believe we've accomplished. And nothing's perfect, but what we do is when there's problems, we run towards them. We don't run away from them. That's our culture too. So we accept that we're not perfect, but I'll guarantee anybody that if anything goes south, we'll be there at the finish line, because that's the only way to show your leadership, is to find solutions and get to the finish line with as least amount of bumps and bruises as possible.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, and speaking about culture, business culture, and I like what you say, Lisa, and that's something that attract me as a person, as a business person, is and have owning a business, is that you have the family environment, but the family of professionals. Because if you just say, oh, it's a family and family, family will whatever, they'll do whatever they want. But you know what? You guys are a family of professionals, and that's the first thing you can see and breathe and experience in your offices, your facilities. When we're walking in, I mean, it's very professional, and the way you guys are established, and set up the departments. I mean, I cannot even think about probably 50, 60 guys in your office. I don't know. Every time we go over there, you have like a school of people, in compliances, estimating, marketing and branding. I mean, it's amazing the way you guys structure your company. And also talking about services, and one thing is providing a service or doing a sale. And apparently you guys are providing a service, serving the community too, and at the same time building a great business culture. And that's something that I always admire from your company and your people. It's a great thing.
Yeah, that's a great point. Providing a service versus a sale. We're very, like you said, very service oriented, very service forward, and we like to hold our clients' hands. We're there from the beginning to the end, and we're offering the solutions. Great point. I like that.
Awesome. Thank you.
And I wanted to share too, we just met the Kaya Group, last year?
Last year.
So I also wanted to ask and kind of bring up the topic about partnerships and how, you guys don't just work with anybody, you guys build partnerships with other companies, aka us. And so I wanted to kind of talk about like what sparked the relationship between the Kaya Group and Quality Environmental, and where did we meet? What made you guys want to work with us? What made us want to work with you guys? And how did that all happen?
Yeah, so I know that it was through a networking event, right?
Correct.
Where Gus met one of our folks, Andy, at an event where Gus was a speaker, and that fired it off, right?
Yeah.
We do a lot of we attend a lot of those events because it's all about networking, and you can network with end users, but you can also network with potential partners, because you need to build the relationships both ways.
Yeah.
Because we're only as good as the people we rely on, right? Because we don't do it all. We do self-perform in flooring and artificial turf, but again, we do a lot more than that, so we rely on partnerships. So I know that you met with Andy, and then that kind of sparked the, moving forward. And then, when we met, it felt like a right fit, right? Because, even Gus by himself promotes quality and the culture, right? So then when we meet more and more of your team, he's like an ambassador, obviously the main guy, but he does practice what he preaches, and so does everybody else. Yeah. So when you walk the building, when we do work, you can tell that it starts from Gus and it goes all the way down in every which way. So it's very interesting, because sometimes, as you know, it might start here and then you lose it, because to me, then that's just one person saying the thing, and the rest of everybody else either not believing it or not moving forward in the same direction. And then I know we partnered up at 2 projects. One was Newport and one was Whittier. And I believe it was
2 high-profile projects. By the
2
way.
high-profile projects. Time was of the essence. We have 2 school districts that needed to get the job done. And at the end of the day, we got it done. And what you do is not easy. What you guys do is very sensitive. It can affect the health of whoever's occupying that building, and there has to be massive trust when we work together, because I have a saying that typically in construction, don't panic, like no one's gonna get hurt or no one's gonna quote unquote die. You guys are probably the one exception to that, because if you guys don't do what you
Something
promised,
With the pride.
it can definitely affect someone's health and well-being, right?
Yeah.
So there is no, you guys don't get a 99% pass. It's either pass or fail. And that's a testament to what you guys do and the fact that you even want to take that on, right?
Right,
Because it's scary, and you have your people and your family and yourself into this business, and that's a lot of risk, right?
Yeah.
And not everybody can do it, and I commend you for that.
Thank you. It's been a passion for me for the last 25 years. I started back in the 1988 with my father. Many years ago, I was 17, approximately 17. And one thing that is always taken into consideration is the people around you. We think like family. And everywhere you go, if you work in a healthcare facility or a school district or any public space or residence, you always think about the other people, not just you. Because it's not about us, it's about we, as a human beings, and care about the people in the community. It might be a person next to you in a healthcare facility doing surgery. And it could be your grandfather or your father or your mother. You want to make sure and ensure that you provide a pristine and do your best, outstanding services. And one thing that when I did the speech that day with Andy at the association that we both are members, is that we expose the company. We do a presentation of the business culture, and something that attract Andy and so you guys after get to meet me is the business culture. He's like, guys, we're looking for companies that are minority, diversity, local business, that they're looking to grow. I mean, you're already established company, you're a small business, but you're breaking away. You can do high profile projects, and we definitely want companies that care about your employees. And that attract me big to be able to build a partnership with you, Ricky, and Lisa, and Tony, and the rest of the team. You guys are amazing. You guys have a great company, a great setup. I mean, for the last, 15 years? 11 years, And you guys, the first time I walked, it looks like it's been for 50 years. It's how solid you guys are. And the other thing that attracts me is that, we love to work for high profile companies. You guys have a high profile projects. They're not easy. For us, of course, it's not easy, but it's a typical job. We love to do that. Be able to provide services and what we do best, and that's our niche. Asbestos abatement, lead, mold, water damage and demolition is no joke.
Yep.
And that's what we come to your team and add value and that kind of stuff. So thank you.
And before we connected, again, we were so afraid to even recommend anybody, because if I recommend someone, that's my name. That's my name on the line, right? And I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, just because I know this person or this company, because if they don't do it right, I'm in trouble, and I need that abatement company to do it properly, because I'm going to come in afterwards. And if I don't get a good site, then I can't perform well either. So that's why, today I'm happy to recommend you guys.
We take pride in that too, because we want to make sure that you guys look good too. We take pride in making sure that our guys and our work is done right and the right way and clean, so that way you guys look good and it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, I think that was a natural synergy right away. Our core values align, and you kind of see that when just that first steps, right? You see that, so I think that was kind of what attracted us to you guys as well.
Love it.
Values.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we'll be going on a short break. When we come back, we'll be playing a game called Bean Boozled.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Get ready. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So now we're going to be playing the game Bean Boozled. So the way that it works, I'm going to explain the way that it works. The game starts by having any given player spin the Bean Boozled wheel. The player must find the jelly bean that he or she landed on and chew it. The other players, the ones not chewing the bean, must try to guess whether the player eating the bean has a good bean or a nasty bean.
Oh no.
So it's gonna be Team Kiwi and Team Kaya.
Okay.
So only we can guess for you and you guys can guess for us.
Okay.
So this is where the acting begins. The player eating the bean has to act in a way that makes the other player guess wrong. Easier said than done. If the player guesses right, he or she gets a point, aka Team QE will get it. If they get it right, then you get a point. Otherwise, the player eating the bean gets the point, aka you guys get it right.
Okay.
Alright.
Whoever gets to 5 points first is the winner. I don't know if we'll do till 5, but we'll see.
Well, you eat it and all guess.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
No, that's not where they got
Oh,
You don't
Look
get it
at me.
out.
so you have to eat it.
now I'm the guinea pig, huh?
it. Yes. Okay, so here's the game
Oh.
for everybody to see. It's Bean Boozled.
Bean
Okay.
boozled.
Can we get some examples of
Yeah,
what we
I'm
might be
nervous.
getting?
Okay, so you want to know what
You
types
go
of
with
jelly
that.
beans there are? Yeah, it's burnt rubber or licorice,
Oh.
wet dog or
Uh,
top banana, stinky socks or tutti frutti,
Oh my god.
Wow.
toothpaste or berry blue, barf or peach, stink bug or toasted marshmallow, booger or juicy pear,
Oh.
old bandage or pomegranate,
Oh my goodness.
liver and onions or cappuccino, and then the last one is dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you have it in a noodle or you know? Jeez.
Okay,
okay.
no kidding. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Team Kiwi, Team Kaya.
Great.
So you'll choose who's gonna spin it, and then that one person's gonna eat that bean. So we'll start off.
Okay.
So we'll spin it. Do you want to spin it? You want to? Yeah, I'll have you spin it. I'll have you go first.
Okay, so I'll spin it first.
Yeah, and then they have to guess. What'd you get? It's old bandage or pomegranate. So
Is that a green one?
no, it's this. Yeah, it's this red one. So go ahead and grab that one.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were supposed to eat that one.
No. So
Okay.
you spin it.
You eat it.
You spin it, you eat it, but you gotta not make a face.
Oh, now make a face.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
if it's a nasty one, you can't let them know that it's nasty. You gotta pretend like it's the good
Oh,
one.
that's a skill one.
Stare at you.
Yeah, it's always
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
I mean, whenever you are.
Oh man, look at this poker face over here.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what?
Good. He's good.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
It's no.
It's
It's
a
the
no.
bad one. It's the bad
You know
one.
what?
It's a
It's
bad
the bad one.
I agree. It's a
You
bad
know
one.
what? It is really delicious.
What is
Is
it?
it a bad one though?
No? Alright.
Now you gotta tell us for real. That way we see who got the point.
That's like crap.
So you got old bandage. Okay, so okay, I get some points.
That's the hesitation. baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, now you guys.
That's
You
like
wanna
a
go
wet
first?
dog.
I'll go first. I'm not scared.
We're all gonna go at one point.
I've done worse.
What is
So
that?
you're not safe, Lisa.
I'm ready.
This one.
You gotta spin it. Oh, you already spent it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's spin it.
So the blue one, the black one, what is it? It's either
It's either berry blue or toothpaste.
no very blue.
No,
the blue
it's,
one.
it's this color right here. So wherever you spin, I'll tell you how to do it right here.
Yeah.
Which
You
one do
teach
you
them how
want?
to do it. Teach them how
Well, I
to
want you to grab the one you already put your fingers on.
do it. Which is what though?
It is this one here. Oh, you know, actually, can you
Read
see that?
it. What does it say?
It
It's this
says
one. Read that.
one toasted marshmallow
No,
or
here.
this
Right
one?
here. This
Oh, I
one.
see it. Licorice or burnt rubber?
Alright.
Ooh, yum.
So we gotta. So I'm staring you down.
Let's go. You ready?
Alright.
That's it.
I'm good at this.
I can tell.
It was the burnt rubber.
Yes, it is.
You gotta tell us
Look at
after.
those cheeks. He's like, what the heck am I eating?
Is it burnt rubber?
Finally, I can't tell.
No, you would know if
No.
it was bad. You would know if it was bad.
Looking down.
It must be licorice then. Because licorice is also gross.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Licorice is also
It's
gross.
not burnt rubber.
So I feel like
You
it's
know
probably
what? I don't
black.
like licorice.
It's gross. I like red,
For me,
not
it
black.
I like red
No.
licorice too.
For
I
me,
can
what?
try another black
No,
one.
no.
You like either
No.
one?
It tastes like a candle.
Oh, what?
Yes, like
No, it
candle,
does
like
not.
wax.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
For me, it's like wax.
It's wax.
Okay,
Yeah, it is.
No,
it
it's good.
feels like wax, I'll give you that, but I don't
Yeah.
think it tastes like a
I think it
candle.
tastes like wax.
He's
Well, I
right.
don't
It
eat
was so
candles.
good. The last time I
It
had
was
one.
a good one. It was definitely the good one.
Yeah.
It was a good one?
Yeah.
Dang, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right? Is that how it works?
Now it's your turn.
We're gonna get to 5 quick then.
Now, yeah, oh, snap.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. What is it?
The blue one.
Oh, it's either berry blue or toothpaste.
Oh, that's not too bad.
This is you.
Yeah, you got AC.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, because toothpaste isn't bad.
Yeah.
Toothpaste isn't bad.
Well, it's better than burnt rubber.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah, come on, we eat some every morning,
There you go.
right? Yeah,
That's a good.
man, you can enjoy it.
That's a
You
good.
like this. You always ate it with when you were little.
No, I
And the
don't.
movie theater. Yeah.
I'll
And gummy bears,
agree
and gummy
with
bears,
you.
you know?
Not the bean booze.
I'm like, she took toothpaste to the movie theater.
What if we're split decision? What happens then?
Then
You guys
it's
gotta
your
come
call.
to a
It's your call.
consensus.
Okay.
You guys gotta come
I'm
to
letting the
No,
women
It's
into
Team
it.
Kaya right there.
I'll go with you because if I'm wrong.
Wait, what did you
Good.
say?
This is good.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna say that.
And you're right, toothpaste isn't so bad.
It's not so
See?
bad. It's
Right,
minty,
it's
right?
minty,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not good enough.
We look like we swallow it.
No,
Really?
you saw me chew it. It was stuck to my
Well,
tooth.
you know, new generation is a lot of gummy bears.
He's like cheater.
Yeah. All right, Lisa.
All right.
Oh.
Wait, so does that mean we get the
You win.
point?
You get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
Oh, look
look at that
You're a
spin.
pro.
What is that, Ricky?
This
Is that
is
reddish?
the
Reddish
red
one. There we
one,
go.
yeah. This is pomegranate or Old Bandage.
Oh, is it the same one you got? No, that was
No.
different.
No, that's
Okay.
different.
Okay, so it's this red one here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Well, you're lucky not to get the wet dog, the rag or whatever. Yeah. It looks like you're enjoying it.
Wait, hold on.
Can you hear me, Ju?
Oh, she loves licorice. Yeah.
I'm staring her down.
I know. You're getting into it.
I would say it was a good one.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
no. We're tied.
we're tied right now.
It is back to who's it?
Who was
Who was first?
I think who's first? Was Steve? Oh, she was okay. Now
Alright,
go for
I'll
it.
get the whatever. Ooh, what's that? That looks ugly.
That's liver and onions or cappuccino.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So it is the brown one here.
Okay, you can
Boy,
try
that
it.
one's gonna be hard to hide.
Wow, okay.
Oh man. That tastes like manure.
He said, I think he's overreacting.
You know what?
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm going with bad.
I
Okay.
am also going bad.
Final answer. Final answer.
No, now you gotta say the truth now.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
it tastes like coffee.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
wow.
coffee, it's good.
Okay, let me smell your breath. Oh, it is coffee.
Oh my god,
I smell.
did you smell my breath?
I smell like a cup of coffee.
Hey, yeah, it tastes like coffee.
Okay, yeah.
Wow, okay. Dang, so we know he's passionate about coffee.
We're up
Oh, yeah.
one from you guys, so.
Alright.
Who's next?
Rich represent.
Let's see if I can do this. Oh, look, good spin. I like it. I am on.
Wait, you moved it.
It was on the line.
It was on, yeah.
You can make a respin though.
Respin.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good, because I was gonna do dead
Yeah.
fish.
You can, you can enjoy that.
What is that?
Ooh, I got the wet dog one.
Oh,
You notice how he just
Wet
says
dog or
it.
banana?
you know what?
This one.
It's the power of visualization.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you and I were
That's
looking
true.
at it.
Alright, let's
I want-
see.
Pretend like it's banana.
Smells good.
Alright.
Do you really put it in your mouth?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like,
okay, I don't know. It's kind of like a magician, you know?
I know,
look like a
right?
magician. In your past life, you're a magician.
Yeah. He's a great salesman. He's a great salesman.
Yeah, he
Look at
is.
that. He's got that poker face. You're gonna like it. I can tell. Look at that mouth.
What do you guess? Because I wait.
No, it tastes like dog.
Yeah, wet dog.
Yeah, wet dog.
Little pepper.
Yeah.
Was it really close?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Wait,
good, by the way.
my next release. Oh, I'm next. Okay.
Biggest-
So there's another chance of getting that same one though, huh?
There it is. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, so what are we getting? A surprise.
Well, you'll find
I
out.
hope it's
okay.
good because this is.
Oh, I thought the same top banana or wet dog.
Oh man.
Oh yes.
Should I respin?
No.
No, yeah,
I want
why
you to
not?
get the other wet dog.
Yes, so.
Okay.
Nice.
Which one is it? This.
That one? Yes.
Look, he's taking
You're
a
on
lot
my
of
team.
He's taking a lot of pleasure in this.
You're on my team.
He's like, you know.
Right, and he got the coffee one, so he got
Oh, yeah.
lucky.
I know.
Save me the coffee ones for later.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
No!
I mean,
Really?
that's
bad.
That's disgusting. You ate that
Ate the
thing.
whole thing. With a
Wow.
smile.
That's disgusting.
That was.
If
Anything.
Yeah. So I guess I lost already.
100%. We should get double points for not eating.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe you guys should get double. No, you're
Yeah,
on my
you-
team.
I like the partnership.
Yeah.
I am one.
I have a great partnership with them. Come on.
I love.
I'm your daughter.
Wow.
Whoa.
It says a lot how you grew up. I know it. 'Cause it's like,
All right. What is that?
Same. What the?
That purple one right there with the spotty
my
one.
dog.
Oh wow.
Okay, how about we respin? Cause like we did that twice already.
No, not you.
Wait, no,
I
her.
got a spun for her.
Okay.
He always does those things. Perfect.
There we go. Strawberry, banana, or dead fish.
Okay.
Oh,
There we
What
go.
is that? Blue?
No,
Oh.
it's this.
This one right there.
This one right here.
Or that
Oh,
one.
wait, no, you're right. That the light orange one.
It's the light orange one.
Yeah. Easy.
Okay,
Easy
so it's
breezy.
either what, dead fish or
Dead fish or
strawberry banana smoothie.
And you're supposed to let it go. Just, like, right? What do you think?
I think she's trying really hard to put a straight face.
Yeah.
You're right. They do stick to your teeth though.
They do,
Just
the back teeth, yeah.
But it tastes like fish. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll let you guess this one.
Okay. She still have it in her mouth.
They stick to my teeth.
I know,
Wow.
mine too.
So it tastes good then. Good.
I mean,
right?
I just.
You
Yeah.
can't ask her, you just gotta guess.
Okay. Yeah. It looks like you like it.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I should have been the one telling her when I saw her do the poker face. I was like, yeah, she would have smiled.
Oh, it really does taste like
So
that.
then we lost that point, so then Kaya gets a point.
All right. Who wins?
We're tied up.
What happened?
I think we're tied up, no?
We're at 4-4.
Just one more.
One more and then the game's over.
Okay. So
Okay.
who's on the last one?
Who's the last? No.
I just went so. Wait.
I think it's you.
Yeah.
Right?
It's him.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me do it real quick. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
is that the wet dog?
What? You got liver and onions and cappuccino again.
Oh.
Okay. Let me do it now. What is that one?
What, berry blue or toothpaste?
Okay. You did that one already.
I did too, yeah.
What's that?
Tutti frutti or stinky socks. Okay, that's
There
fair.
we go.
There we go.
She's like a little pretty.
Yeah, it's that one with blue spots on it.
Ah.
Now Gus is getting used to it now.
Yeah, he's getting better at the game.
I'm not taking it home.
Oh, yeah?
You know, watch movies and.
I'm saying bad.
Yeah, I'm also saying bad.
Delicious.
No.
Please very bad. Please very bad.
Oh,
No, that's.
Good.
Is that dirty socks? You love dirty socks.
No.
Oh, that's dirty socks. That's
Wait,
dirty.
wait,
How do you know I love dirty socks?
Wait, what?
No, I don't like dirty socks.
But he doesn't mind dirty
Hey,
socks.
I just smell it. Not
That's disgusting. Okay. So wait, who gets the point?
Well, he's
Well,
They
wait.
get the point.
Okay, what's it dirty
It
socks?
was dirty socks.
So
I like
dirty
that.
socks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Kaya won. And Kaya wins bragging right.
Nice.
Well, you guys also win something else, but
And you
You
get
don't
to
have to
take
eat
it
any more of
from home.
those.
you get to take this box home.
Oh, thank you.
Give it to me.
I know plenty
I
of
know, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can play with your employees.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll give him the engine.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
It's a healthy thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for playing Bean Boozled. We'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be going into projects.
Perfect.
Okay, we're back. All right, so now we're gonna talk about business culture and how you guys, you Kaya, do the Kaya culture, the onboarding, all of that. Can you touch on that?
Sure.
A little bit?
So when I first started, like I said, I think Kaya was like 3 years old. The onboarding had 3 workshops. And what I realized is we had this amazing culture, but we needed to learn a little bit more, right? So I think now it went from 3 to about 14 workshops. And interwoven in that is learning more about the company, understanding how we work together with other companies, because we're a community. That's kind of how we identify a community of other companies, figuring out how we best serve our clients. And it really helps when people get our onboarding program, because once they start their actual job, they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Assimilated and ready to go. We do a partnership, so when they first get there, because we do have several offices, we have 7.
Yeah.
And when they come from a different office, we will have a buddy system, so people are right away, they're kind of shocked with the culture, right?
Right.
We say welcome to Kaya, and everybody gets really excited about the fact that everybody's so friendly. It's really important to us that we make people feel welcome and at home. One of the things that we really talk about as well is that first face you see, which is our receptionist. We actually call her the community ambassador because she has such a large part in the role of when you walk in.
It's the first person you see.
It's the first person you see. It's that smiling face, that can I help you? Do you want some water? They seem like simple things, but it makes people feel good, right? They feel seen. They feel like they're welcome.
They feel part of the team already, just with that.
Absolutely.
And how long do they go through this onboarding process or like those workshops?
So it's drinking from a fire hose for about a week. It's a lot of fun, but it is a lot of work. Like I said, there's a lot to learn. Our offerings are extensive, and we really want people to walk away understanding who we are and what we do. That's important because if they don't understand it, how are they going to give it to our clients?
That's important. That speaks magnitudes. And then what about like your internal events? I know I hear you guys do fitness challenges and pickleball tournament. Like, what about all that? Like,
yeah, thank you for asking. So I feel like that is one of the most fun things for me and my team. But it is a lot of work because, especially, I'll give you a little story during COVID. So when I first started, like I said, I implemented this hot chocolate bar. I thought it was super simple. I was brand new, and I thought, oh, something kind of cute to welcome everybody.
Yeah.
And people said thank you, whatever, and they walked away. And then the next year, people were like, hey, are we having that hot chocolate bar? I'm like, you really liked it? Wow, okay. So it's gotten bigger and bigger. Well, during COVID, people were a little nervous, right? And we were wearing masks and things like that. So I was like, I need to figure out how to make this hot chocolate bar a thing, but do it COVID friendly. And we did little stockings. We stuffed the hot chocolate in the stockings, and we delivered it to the desk.
Okay.
We really wanted people to still feel really good
Yeah.
about being at the building, even though
Times were different.
People were scared. People were scared, and I think people really appreciated knowing that we went that extra mile. One of the things that is really important, and actually what I was told when I was hired is, you are in charge of this culture. You need to make sure, as big as we get, no matter how big, that's why I say we're not corporate, we are a family. It's professional family, but we are a family. And that culture piece is really, really important to us.
Yeah.
So something as small as a hot chocolate bar. Fitness challenge, everybody, we're real competitive. So, across offices, there's digital things that we're doing. We have even going around and welcoming everybody in the mornings. Take a picture, put it on the chat, you get points. So people were really
You guys
excited.
have a team chat that
We have a
everybody's a
team
part of,
chat.
and then you guys take a picture. So what is that? What do you guys?
So what we did is I wanted to find other ways to engage our community, right? It's not just about losing the weight, it's about engaging with the community.
Right.
So Kelly, she's an employee of ours, and I worked through about 13 additional things to do to get extra points. So some of them were, a team sport, an organized sport, which is the pickleball. We actually have a pickleball court at our facility.
Wow.
Playing basketball. We actually had and I know Ricky's going to talk a little bit about it later, but we actually went to a client event where we installed a baseball field, so we went to cheer them on. Full service, right?
Yeah.
And it was before the actual fitness challenge, and I said extra points for whoever attends that event, because I wanted them there and I wanted them cheering on the Owls.
Yeah.
And so just things like that, just different
That's
ways to
that
engage.
makes everybody engage and be a whole team and feel all included. So
Yeah,
I like that you guys
absolutely.
do that. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Nice, I want to add some things.
Yeah.
I definitely love what you said. It's not what you do, it's how you do things. This is what makes you guys different. You guys, your company, make everybody participate, and be part of the team. Build team players.
Absolutely.
And be the purple cow. I call them the purple cow. It's a book from Seth Godin about marketing. How can you be different? And that's what set you apart. Your company from the rest of the companies out there. Because it's a crowded industry, and there's something that it relates to us too.
Yeah.
You know, what set us apart.
Yeah,
You know, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, and always thinking about the family of professionals and the team, all the team players, and all these events make everybody win. You know, it's in some form. You know, but they're all winning.
Yeah, no, I love that.
It's
I
great,
love
great
that.
environment, win-win.
Yeah. And it creates happy employees, and in turn that creates good work for everybody. So I love that. Okay, I'm gonna dive into projects now. So we do have one of the projects that we worked with you guys. It's the Newport Mesa Schools asbestos floor abatement. And specifically in that, it was 6 different schools, and we had a deadline of 2 weeks to complete it. And then it was about 85,000 square feet of talon mastic, and we used bead blasting as the removal method. We only had 4 days in each school, and we worked simultaneously double shifts to make sure that it was completed. I kind of just wanted to talk about that project. I don't know if you wanted to kind of.
Sure. Yeah, this is what we specialize, you know, in a really time crush schedules, especially when the schools are off in summer or during winter. And this project in particular was very challenging. We only had 2 weeks for 6 A schools, right?
6 schools.
6 schools for 85,000 square feet. That's a lot of square footage.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to provide the equipment and materials and the labor force, that's our niche. You know, that's what set us apart. And we were very pleased to get this challenging project that became really successful and a win-win for all. Yeah. And maybe Ricky, you want to talk a little bit about this project?
Yeah, like, you know, for those who don't know, these abatement projects are very sensitive. Typically, school districts only have one shot at this because it involves a lot. You gotta move all the furniture out. You gotta make sure that that the price is right, and schedule is key.
Yeah.
Because when you're talking about schools, if you're late, that means the kids can't occupy the room, and that's not an option. And then we're using, you know, highly technical, highly sensitive equipment and chemicals to make sure we get the job done right. And, you know, there's a lot of pressure built into that. And one little hiccup can cost you days. And well, the nice thing about that is you quality got it done. But now, and there's a difference between getting it done and getting it done right. Right? So you guys did it right. You guys showed up. Believe it or not, sometimes people show up to a job site, they're not wearing the proper protected equipment. They might be wearing things that are not, let's call it, suitable for a school environment.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes people show up with things that they shouldn't be eating, drinking, or bringing on the school site. People are people. We have to manage that. But with you guys, none of that stuff, right? That relieves a lot of tension and pressure. And all the owners are looking at the site going, this is amazing. Not only are you doing your job, but you're doing it the best way possible. The inspectors, everybody involved, because it's a community of people, because this is very sensitive, right? It goes, I mean, and if you do it wrong, it can kick up a lot of dust. Everybody was happy, and rarely in this industry do you get a win-win-win, where we won, you won, and the end user won. There's always someone who's a little unhappy.
That's true. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Win, win, win.
Absolutely, it was
Yes.
win all the way
Yeah.
around. And you know what? The fourth win, the kids won,
Yes.
right? Because
That's true.
we have to remember, especially when we're working for school districts, it's all about the kids.
Absolutely.
Right? And they got in there, they're able to be happy, learning, and they get one more year under their belt.
And also in a safe environment,
100%.
Yeah.
you know?
I think that's the main win, the
Yeah.
kids. You know,
100%.
because
I agree.
that's the, like you said, the end user. That's the purpose of why
That's the reason we
we're
do it.
all. That's the reason why we're doing it.
Yeah, we can get so caught up in what we do, and because we
Lose
take a lot of
focus.
pride.
Yeah.
Well, we take a lot of pride, and we do this as a living, but we always remember that it's for the end users, whether it's kids. I know you do. You mentioned it great. It could be your aunt or your grandpa going to that hospital.
Right.
So you got to treat those sites like, and it's funny because I say this a lot. Treat people like they were your grandma.
Yes.
With
Yeah.
respect, speak to them right, and you treat them like family. So you treat those sites the same
Definitely,
way.
you know, protecting the community or the families, our families, and also contribute to the community, you know, creating jobs.
Mhm.
We have probably, I mean, I want to thank 40, 50 guys,
Mhm.
a crew for shifts. So, you know, we put a lot of people to work, thanks to Kaya Group and you, Ricky, and your team, and Lisa and Tony. We're very grateful for that. And we're always looking forward for the next challenge project, and you know, that's what we do. It's a niche.
You know what? I want to segue just a second because that puts me on two things. One, the jobs, and two, something she does that she did not mention. Our internship program.
That's right.
Because you just hit it right on the head. The internship, we believe in bringing kids over to work in the trades. Because as we all know, they all get pushed to college, but there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you leave without a purpose. There's some kids that should start off in the trades because it's their passion, but sometimes it's looked down upon. And Lisa's team does a great job working with local school districts. And we actually have 8 interns this year that in
Nice.
marketing, project management, and other positions. But we do hire them for skilled and trained because we want them to have access to that, have a great future. So you hit it right. It just triggered
That's
everything
amazing.
when you said that.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's
I
great
love
to
that.
know, and that's something that we need to look into it and
Yeah, and
participate.
we were thinking about internships for us as well, but we never really dove into it. But I think that's an amazing point to bring up because, you know, even for me, like going to college and seeing other students also struggle with not knowing what they're going to do and they didn't even want to go to college. So, you know, and then it becomes frowned upon to work in like the construction industry or be a project manager or have these, you know, titles in these fields. Sometimes they don't want to do that because it's been frowned upon, you know, growing up. But I think that's amazing that you guys provide the opportunity for them at a younger age. So that way, as they get older, if they do decide to go to college, then this could be their avenue. So that's awesome.
Yeah, we have an accountant, our controller today in the accounting department.
Yeah, this is a
Started
good
off
story.
as an intern.
Wow.
Brand new
Whoa.
intern, started off as a
Amazing.
controller, yeah. And he's a very, I hate to say this, but he's a very important part of the company. and when you meet Marvin, you'll know why I hate saying
It's
that.
a great true story, you know.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And okay, perfect.
All right. Well, I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Mhm.
We wanted to go into a little bit more of your other projects that you have. You guys have other types of projects. You guys do large scale projects. I have some specific. I have Winter Haven and Arvin, Citrus College, Jackson Park. Can you touch on those projects specifically?
Do you want to take one?
I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay.
All right,
Let's
Ricky.
go. Well, and I'll be brief, and if it spurs a conversation, we can touch on it. But, you know, the one in Winter Haven, it was one of our buildings. We do pre-engineered full steel buildings that help minimize the schedule and get buildings to where kids need it, right? The one we did in Winter Haven was like 100 by 100 gym. Winter Haven has a population of 395 people. So it's right there, right next to Yuma, Arizona.
Oh.
So this is a big deal. It's a big
Yeah.
deal for anybody, but think about a small community. So we needed to make sure that it's the gym of the city.
So it's a gym.
A gym, yes.
Okay.
It's a gym that has a wrestling room and locker room attached to it. And
A
it's
couple of offices as well.
correct. So it's a big deal to them and to us.
Yeah.
It was actually one of our biggest projects at the time, and it was kind of like the kickoff to our Cube line, which is our pre-engineered buildings. And you go there now, and I will tell you, I'll struggle to find a better gym out there.
It's beautiful.
It's
Really
amazing,
beautiful.
100%.
It's one of my favorites.
Nice.
It's just, if you want to go look at it, it's a little bit of a drive.
It's far, but it's worth the drive.
Right? Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would want to check it out.
It's pretty.
But that's pretty cool because you are building something that is making a change in that community.
Absolutely.
You know, all these people, like you said, 300 and something people that are there, they see this as like their gym. They want to go, they want to work out and make a change in their lives too.
Well, think about it. If you're a city or a district trying to, because it's a business, they gotta bring kids into that district or that city.
Yeah.
You know, what are you gonna look at? The facilities, the teaching, the grades. So you want to entice new families to move in.
Right.
And if you have a gym like that, you're like, okay, this works for me. I want my kids to play sports and do the things
Do
that we were able to
wrestling
do.
or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
love that.
The Arvin project, that one was in the city of Arvin. What was nice about that one is they got, again, a brand new cube building, but it came with a kitchen. So it was very nice because before that they called like a central, like a cold kitchen, so they can only heat things up and serve it. Now they can actually cook and serve food.
Is that a school or?
It is a school,
Okay,
yes.
school, yeah.
So then now the school was able to provide those type of services, And now it's a multi-generational investment because there's parents that are like, yes, we've always wanted to do this. We can now bring our kids here. And a lot of times what people don't understand is the school districts are a hub for the community. So a good partnership with the school district, they'll rent out or lend out those facilities to those local communities.
Oh, okay.
So to them, they might not have a hall or a
Somewhere
event to
host
do,
something.
the things we do, birthdays, quinceañeras,
Right.
sweet 16s,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So they can now host it there, and
And
it's
as
a
a kitchen, we
win-win.
said, so.
100%.
Well, and not only a kitchen, it has this beautiful lofty area, so it's like an NPR where you can have
NPR.
plays and
Mhm.
it is really
A
nice.
small stage. So again, you don't know, the next kid could be inspired to step
Yeah.
up in that environment. That's what we're building on.
Love it.
Yeah, one of the fun ones was Jackson Park. So Jackson Park was this park in the Sacramento area, the greater Sacramento area. And it was actually unique because it was kind of like a labor of love by the folks who started it up, because there was no money, no time. There was all these reasons to not do the project.
Yeah.
Well, they rallied, they found the money in multiple areas, the district, the city, the county, the locals.
So they raised their funds.
They
to do it.
raised the funds.
That's amazing.
And it was through this organization for this kid, Austin. And as we're building the park, Austin is in a wheelchair, so the park had to be accessible, inclusive.
All abilities.
So that's very unique for today, because that's something that you have to think about, that you have to build a playground for not only physical but mental
Yeah.
issues, right?
Yeah.
So then you have to build it so they can all play and have fun, because you don't want anybody to feel excluded.
Yeah.
What was funny is that, Austin's not playing around. He was showing up to the job site and making sure we were on schedule, right? So,
And how old is Austin?
I believe he was like about 10 years old.
Oh my god. So
Oh,
he was
yeah.
on the job site and
Oh,
making
yeah.
sure he's like,
Keeping people in line.
Yeah.
When Austin showed up, like, you want to talk about the crew, like getting their
Yeah.
stuff together, that was it, because he,
Yeah.
he's worse than any project manager you could find.
He's
He was
gonna-
in there making sure, because he wanted to, if you know kids, they want to get on that playground
Yeah.
yesterday.
right,
So
like
we made sure we
now.
met his deadline.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, you don't see that very often, so that's pretty amazing that you guys did that.
It's like building a place for kids and people not to feel handicapped, you know?
Right.
To feel normal, and they are normal.
They can
you know?
participate just like
Yes.
everybody else.
Right.
They can all play and have fun, and that's what they build memories. You know,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing, and great job.
Honestly, like on our building, as you walk through the threshold, it says creating a better place, and we take that very seriously for everybody.
And I see that.
And the last one I'll touch on is Citrus College. We did a baseball field in artificial turf. Now, baseball's last to adopt it because everybody wants real grass, and we can't blame them. That's what it was made
Right.
for. But in today's environment, with the heat, water issues,
it'll be
and,
dry.
and sometimes we don't have some areas don't have the maintenance folks or the groundskeepers to keep it 100% every time. So the district looked into it and decided to move forward with an artificial play surface, but we wanted to make sure that it matched their existing play surface, and we were able to do that. And we were able to do it with eliminating the heat issue that's in the state, because a lot of times you use rubber for safety on the field, and now we're able to not use any rubber, which cools the field down by sometimes 20 to 30 degrees,
Yeah.
which keeps our kids safe.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then we have some more innovative fields that are coming out called Pivot, which requires zero infill. So right now what's going on in the state is we want to make sure the
In
kids...
California?
Correct. We want to make sure that the kids are as safe as possible, and we're usually the first to do it. So there's an element called PFAS. It's a chemical that's used in manufacturing the turf that some folks feel like it can harm. The science is kind of in between right now, but why risk it? We partnered with Tincata to make sure that they can create a field that's PFAS free. So now they can certify it. So now the debate's over whether it.
You guys are attention to detail.
We have
You want to
to,
make
yes.
sure that everything is done to the T, and you want to make everyone happy, make sure that everyone's safe as
We
well.
have to be, yeah, because we can tell which way the wind's blowing, and we want to get ahead of it.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's better for everybody. no infill means no more microplastics.
Right.
That's a hot topic right now
it's a
because
hot topic.
you don't want it to leach into the water or the oceans. Okay, no more infill, we get rid of that. And industry warranty on the turf is 8 years. Because we remove the microplastics and the sand that goes in the turf, we can extend the warranty out to 12 years.
Oh.
So you're getting 4 more years
Yeah,
on
longer
fuel.
time.
Yeah, which gives you a better return on investment,
Yeah.
and your maintenance efforts go down because you no longer have to do all the maintenance that's
For
required.
the real grass,
When you-
right?
No, for the grass
Oh,
that
for the
has
in-
infill.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
older versions of it. So there's, it's a little bit more expensive as it should be because it's
Right.
innovative and there's some materials, but your payback is sooner because you get extended life and you lower your maintenance effort. And if you're going from grass to artificial, you lower your water requirements.
That's
So
true.
that's just an example of our innovation.
No, and I love it. Yeah, you gotta be innovative in this industry. You gotta-
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, sustainable and also environment friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we always looking here in California, finding the best ways to protect the environment.
Yeah, and funny that you mentioned that because this is a turf that you could 100% put back into recycling and churn it into a virgin material that you can repurpose right into another field versus sending it to the landfill because that's typically what happens.
Wow.
So there's another layer on top of that.
But
I'm
that's
gonna
why-
keep going,
I
but
feel
no,
like
yeah.
I'm learning a lot right
That's
now.
what makes them,
Different.
yeah, stand
It's-
apart from the crowd.
it sets you apart.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I wish my wife felt the same way. She said, "Shut up about the turf.
Yeah.
Tired of hearing this."
They'll make you guys different for sure, and we
No, yeah.
we really love and like working for you, Ricky, Lisa, and all your team.
With.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
definitely.
partners.
We're
Yes,
partners.
partnership.
We're partners. All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Well, there you have it. We want to see where can people reach you at, your email or website. I know that your website is thekayagroup.com, but if you guys want to put your emails out there for people to reach you, I can put them on the screen right now if you guys would like.
Yeah, mine is richard.contreras@thekayagroup.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and mine is lisa.chavez@thekayagroup.com. And I'll also give you guys a QR code to be able to get to our website.
Awesome. And I'll put both QR codes for that and what I'm about to announce. We have an event coming up on September 20th. It's going to be during Hispanic Heritage Month, and we're going to be co-sponsoring with Kaya. Kaya's going to main host the event, and we're going to have Brian Ortega, UFC fighter, featherweight division there, and we're going to have food and drinks, some networking, so it's going to be a lot of fun. You want to add something?
I said yeah.
Oh, I thought he did horns
That's
on here. Do you wanna-
UFC, I like it.
Yes. Do you want to add something?
Yeah, so we're excited. This is I think the third or fourth time we've co-sponsored with you.
Yeah.
This is a special event because we get a lot of our other partners to come and enjoy the evening. It's about appreciating everybody. And yeah, it's really exciting. It will be at our facility, so we hope you guys join us.
Yeah, and the QR code will be up right here. Okay, well, we hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. Please don't forget to follow both of our social medias, not only Quality, but also Kaya. We have an Instagram, a LinkedIn, and follow our website. And stay tuned for the next podcast. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Ricky.
Appreciate it.